Greetings from Arequipa, Peru. In the short video that follows, we want to take a few minutes to introduce you to the ministry of cross-collaboration. In so doing, we hope that you will be encouraged by the Lord's work in Latin America and especially here in Peru. Cross-collaboration is a team of 3 families laboring together in Arequipa, Peru. Nathaniel and Alicia Gutierrez have 3 children, Jeremiah, Gabriela, and Simeon. Nathaniel is a Peruvian-American third-generation missionary to Peru with experience in cross-cultural church planting. Nate and Nikki Bonham have 3 children, Noah, Barrett, and Luis. Their third child, Luis, was adopted from Colombia last year. Josh and Emily Kynes have 5 children, Annalise, Ava, Jack, Matthew, and Carter. Nate and Josh are both experienced in church planting in the States. In the years preceding their departure for the mission field, they worked together in a church plant in Mississippi. Josh is a pastor of community, and Nate is a director of youth and mercy and missions.
Our team's journey began as we met in Bogota, Colombia, while being trained in cross-cultural church planting and studying Spanish. Bogota is a beautiful city of over 7 million people and a perfect place to develop our understanding of cross-cultural ministry in the Spanish language. The Lord blessed our time in Colombia as He gave us the opportunity to meet several amazing people as we helped start 2 church plants in Bogota. As we served together through leading in worship, preaching, and reaching the community surrounding the church, it was obvious that the Lord was calling our 3 families together for long-term service. As we prayed and spent time together, that calling was solidified and we covenanted to labor together for the cause of Christ in South America. The only question that remained was where the Lord was calling us to serve. As we began praying about where the Lord was calling us to serve, it seemed obvious that Nathaniel's background in, passion for, and connections with Peruvians would serve as invaluable inroads into the ministry in Peru. Committed to starting a new work for our sending agency, Mission to the World, and reaching an area relatively unreached by the gospel, the Lord quickly put Arequipa, Peru on our radar. A city rich with culture, some of the world's finest cuisine, gorgeous architecture, and beautiful scenic views, we quickly fell in love with the people of this amazing city. However, behind the facade of this rich culture, we found a deep need of the gospel to go forth in the minds and hearts of its people. Arequipa is a city that boasts some of the strongest Catholic roots in all of Latin America, dating back to the medieval times. This pre-Reformation heritage produced a mystical and idolatrous form of Catholicism that has never truly seen the light of the Reformation, Catholic or Protestant. The dark grip these traditions hold over this city is only further complicated by the extreme poverty that surrounds the outer boundaries of this city. Impoverished squatter-type villages line the outer borders of Arequipa and are filled with people living in the most desperate of conditions. It did not take long before we were convinced that Arequipa was where the Lord was calling us to bring the transforming power of the gospel.
The Lord is doing amazing things in this early developmental period of a startup ministry that we are pursuing in Arequipa, Peru. Our team has recently been asked to take part in a council that will oversee all of MTW's work in Peru. We are humbled by this invitation and pray the Lord will use it to expand the ministry throughout Peru. We have begun making contacts with the handful of brothers laboring here in Arequipa, a city of over 1 million people. As we have begun learning the culture, speaking with these brothers already providing leadership on the ground, and having people in our homes in these first few short months, the Lord is already beginning to give us vision for His work in Arequipa. Would you commit to pray with us for the people of Arequipa, for Peru, and for all the Lord is doing in Latin America? We want you to know that we live daily in the knowledge that without your prayers and support, none of what we trust the Lord will accomplish through us here in Arequipa is possible. From all of us at Cross Collaboration, we want to thank you for your consistent faithfulness in your prayers and financial support. If you'd like to follow our blog, wish to give financially to the work, or want to receive our monthly newsletters, you can do so by going to our website at www.crosscollaboration.org.